During about 5 or 6 months out of the year, the sun is out and beaming over the river. There is nothing like being out on a boat soaking up the sun's rays in the summertime. I love boat riding, water sports, tanning, relaxing, and spending time with my friends and family, and I do all of this on the river. Some people may enjoy going shopping, camping, road trips, but for me, there's nothing that compares to the river. Ever since I was a small child, I can remember going out on a boat. My father has always had a boat. He lives in about 20 miles away from Lake Lanier in North Georgia, so on the weekends, we took his boat out and had a blast. When I moved to Bainbridge, it was such a good feeling to know that the Front River runs straight through it. When I met my husband, I soon learned that he and his family are also big into boat riding. We may go boat riding even when the water is still cold, just because there is something about being out on the river and open lake that is peaceful and relaxing. When I go out on the river, I enjoy kneeboarding, tubing, and wakeboarding. Water sports are a lot of fun and entertainment, even though they can be extremely dangerous if you are inexperienced. It took a long time to learn to wakeboard, but tubing and kneeboarding came quite natural to me. The first time that I got up on a kneeboard, I got pulled from one side of the lake to the other without falling. When I first tried wakeboarding, it was a different story. I didn't stand up on my wakeboard until probably the fourth or fifth trip. But just like anything else worth doing, it may be difficult, but once you get it, it's all down sailing from there. I can even begin to think of how many times that I have fallen, but it is just part of the experience. You just have to get back up. The best thing about wonderful golden sun are the UV rays it gives off that give my skin the tan that I love. Whether it is on a boat deck, in the tube, on a chair, or simply a towel spread across the sand, laying out to tan is a huge hobby of mine. Just give me a drink and some tunes and I'll lay out as long as that river is there to count on to refresh me when I get overheated. Jumping into the cool river after getting so intensely hot is very relaxing. The more the merrier is a life quote that I live by. Between all of the family and friends that I have, I never have to question if I'll have a river partner. Normally we take about 6 or 7 people out with us, if not more, on the river when we make an all-day event out of laughing, drinking, cutting up, and having a good time. I love how the river just brings everybody together, and it has its ways of making everyone's problems goes away. I will always have the best memory of my life from spending with time and loved ones on the river. Whenever I have children, I want them to be able to have the chance to begin the same wonderful memories as I have.